Hey guys, Braydoz here, and welcome back to another Sims 3 speed build. It's sort of a speed build. Is it really a build? It's more of like a renovation. I'm not really sure, but either way, I'm actually building an apartment. So I guess it's sort of a renovation, but I do build walls, and I'm going to call it a speed buildeno. Yep, that sounds wonderful. Anyway, I am building Chromatic Tower. I believe chromatic means colourful, or something similar. At least that's what it said in the dictionary. So I used it, and also it has chrome in it, so it has to be good. But anyway, yeah, I'm building Chromatic Tower, which is an epic sort of bachelor/bachelorette pad that could be home to up to 4 Sims, or like 2 couples. So it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 2-level house apartment. I keep saying house. I'm used to that. 2-level apartment that can really cater for a whole bunch of Sims, and it'd make a really good party pad or bachelor pad, or whatever you wanted it to be. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. It was a bit different for me building it because I didn't just sort of build this thing like for a build as such to make a video, but I was just sort of playing around with the Sims because, I do play Sims in my spare time. I don't just record. But I was playing this, and I wanted to move this household that I just randomly created, 2 young blokes, bachelors, whatever. And I decided to create them an apartment, and this is what happened. Well, this isn't the actual one. Once I looked at it for a while, I thought, hey, this actually looks really cool, so I'm going to rebuild it and record it, and here you go. It's pretty cool. So as you can see, it's a very orange theme. You probably saw by the little introduction thingy. I was going to say intro thingy. Oh, that could be right. I don't know. Anyway, but it's very orange, and then one of the bedrooms is red. But it's not overly orange, I would say, because the way I've done the color in this house is the way it really should be done, and that is to not actually put any color on the floors or walls, but rather use the furnishings and decorations to bring the color. So it's just grey walls and a standard carpet floor, and then I have brought in all the color through the furnishings and decorations, bookcases, whatever. And it looks pretty sweet. I mean, orange is my favorite color, and secretly I was building this for myself, to be honest, because this is an apartment that I would love to live in. It'd be freaking expensive because it's massive and it's really nice, but it's definitely something that I would love to live in. I think it's really nice, and hopefully you think so too. So you saw there before I was actually working on the lounge room. I actually sort of extended the television cabinet there by just getting a coffee table of a similar color, then sort of extending it across and putting some game consoles there, because I said I was secretly building this for myself, and I like games. So yeah. Moving into the kitchen, you see I've been doing a bit of work in there. I added some extra color to all the sort of appliances and things, a bit of orange in there. There's just splashes of orange throughout this entire house, and it looks nice. I really do like it. This is it's very me, I guess. I like lots of modern furniture, and I do sort of like clean lines as well, but it's something that you just have to deal with. If you don't like clean lines, that is. If you do like clean lines, then you will definitely like this house. So moving over into the sort of dining area, there I did use some custom content. That little bookcase thingy is a bit of custom content, but like I said, I wasn't really building this with like actual video and download in mind. I was just sort of building randomly for myself, because I do that, and that's just the stuff that I wanted to use. I don't really use a whole lot of custom content, simply because I've had experiences in the past where it sort of bugs my game out, and then it gets really laggy and then crashes and stuff all the time, and I don't like to use a lot of it. But that thing is, nice, so I decided that I would use it, and it looks pretty spiffy and fits with the apartment quite well. So over to the little foyer entry thing way. That's a terrible way to say it, but that's what I'm going to say anyway. And then moving upstairs, so you get a bit of a landing up here, which is pretty cool, and it's not really much. I mean, I was building this, like I said, with certain Sims in mind, so there's a bit of a drafting table up here for a Sim who is an architect, and there's just a bit of sitting areas, or a bit of a sitting area around as well, so it looks pretty nice. So yeah, just throwing a couple of paintings on the wall, adjusting everything there, and then I believe I placed in a plant as well, which looks lovely, I guess, which is pretty good. I should stop saying I guess. I know it looks lovely. I do. I'm a genius like that. But just placing in a couple of other decorations around here. I moved some things around.
after I place these lights, and then I believe I place that lamp over there. I do, and then place another custom content plant in the middle, which looks quite nice, and now I sound like a Nazi. But moving into the bathroom now, this is just, I mean, a pretty bog standard bathroom. I mean, I'm not good at bathrooms. I don't feel like I'm good at bathrooms. But I think this one's nice. I just like clean lines. I mean, it's not a place that you spend a lot of time, and you know, it's still nice when you want to go in there, because bathrooms are a big selling point of houses. I'm not sure what the hell was happening with the color there, but it just went completely nuts when I tried to change it to sort of like a darker brown. It just turned green and then yellow, then orange, and I don't know what was up with that, and it's quite aggravating, but you know, I fixed it in the end, which is good. Just placing a couple of counters now, you know, a bit of orange light underneath, which is pretty cool. I was going to change up these countertops, but I decided to just leave the metal, which looks nice, and then sort of lighten it up a little, which is what I ended up doing in the end, and that's how it finished. But this bathroom is just about done. Throwing in a mirror and then a towel rack over there. I was going to move the counters across a bit, but it wasn't symmetrical. The little edge of the counter on the left was shorter than the one on the right, and that really annoyed me. Moving into the first bedroom now. This is the bedroom that would be mine. It is an orange theme. I love orange, it's my favorite color, and pairing it with like dark grays and stuff like that, it looks pretty freaking sweet. And that is reflected in this bedroom. Hitting everything with a bit of creative style. I create this really spiffy looking, spiffy, I shouldn't say spiffy, that's so stupid. This really awesome looking bed spread like that. That looks so I want that on my bed. I'm going to get that printed. There's got to be a place where you can get your own bedspread printed, right? I don't know. I sound like a 13-year-old girl. Oh, I need my own bedspread. That's what my sister does anyway. But yeah, just throwing in a stereo there because, you know, you want to pump some epic beats in your bedroom. You know, mood lighting, romance, music, all that sort of stuff. It's important, you know, when you're a bachelor. But just throwing in a desk now. This is actually a desk that I saw literally down at Domain, and I tried to recreate it, and I like it, and I did my best. It doesn't really look like it in the end, but it's a cool black desk, and it looks sweet. So I put it in there, and it looks really good. And just throwing in a couple of extra things around the place. Wardrobe, obviously, and a lamp there, and a phone there, so you can talk to people in bed. And I realized I didn't put a television in this room. If this was my actual room, there would definitely be a television mounted up on the wall. So that's a thing. Moving into the other bedroom now. This is the second bedroom. This has more of a red theme, as I said. It's just like dark greys and blacks and some whites around the place, and then just like splashes of red with the paintings and furniture and stuff like that. And it looks pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I do really, really like this room. I think it looks absolutely awesome, and I love that little painting as well. I believe I used that in the drop, just in like the little corner area, and it looks really good, so I used it again. Just putting some color into that bookcase now, again keeping with the dark greys, blacks, and little highlights of red around the place. And then throwing in a laptop there as well, so your Sims can you know, browse the web or do other things that you do on the internet. Like that sounded really suggestive then, and it's not what I was talking about. Never mind. I'm going to move on from that. Placing in a wardrobe now. It's you know, a nice wardrobe, so your Sims can have clothes and such, which is always a nice thing to have. You don't really want your Sims walking around naked all the time, because that would just be really orkies. But you know, it happened. I just said orkies, didn't I? Jesus, what am I, a 16-year-old girl? No, I'm a 16-year-old dude, so I'm sorry. Anyway, one last bit of custom content there in the corner. And then I move out to the little foyer area. Well, this isn't the foyer, this is like the hallway, I guess. And I don't really do much with this area, to be honest. It's just sort of, you know, throw in some plants and some different wall colorings and a, you know, fountain and paintings and stuff, and then that's it, basically. That's all I basically did. So I think I placed some hover plants, really? Holographic plants in there. And apparently my high disk usage by Steam Client Bootstrapper. Don't know what that is, but it sounds alarming, but whatever. I should be talking about the video, yes. Placing in some lights just to light everything up, because I believe that's the purpose of lights. And then actually moving down to the foyer. You'll see those little, you know, silver orbs in there. They're like public room markers, so they let you know what part is your apartment and what part is a public room. Just placing that little thingamajig outside, and that just about does it. So there's that little End of the Future fountain outside. Basically with the entryways, I just cleaned everything up, made things look a bit tidier and a little less old and used.
Here's a little shot of the outside. That's your door straight over there. We get another angle in here in a moment before we finally move into the apartment. Here's the entryway there. Just ignore the sky. That's a problem that Sims 3's always had. Then another shot of the main living area over here. This is just a wide shot of all of it. Then we get another shot of the area from over in the living room. You can see that big orange lounge there, which I would just love to lay back on. Little shot of the living area in here. Looks very nice, very orange, very colourful. Hence chromatic. I believe that's what it said. I think it means to like represent yourself with colour or something. That's what it said in the dictionary anyway, so I'm just going to roll with it. Nice couple of shots here of the living room, you know, your consoles over there, because like I said, I was sort of building this house for myself and I would have my consoles. Little splashes of orange around the kitchen, with the appliances having a bit of orange, and then the painting as well, but other than that, quite clean, quite nice. Moving upstairs again. Looks very nice, you know, nothing really special here, but it's just a place that your Sims could sit and read, you know, away from the busyness of downstairs, I guess. Here's the bathroom, very clean, very simple. Like I said, it's not super special, but it is a nice bathroom, and I would definitely like to have a bathroom like this in my house. Speaking of my house, this is a room that I would like in my house. It looks really nice. I love the orange. It's got awesome views outside as well. And this room, couple of final shots, and that just about does it. So thank you very much for watching this, guys. I will catch you in the next build. So until then, stay safe, stay human, and stay awesome.